Good afternoon, everyone. Gabe Velazquez here with you, transparenttradesolutions.com on a Friday. This is 11th April. Yeah, we had a kind of a meandering move after the huge volatility we experienced throughout the week. Let's get right into the charts real quick. Again, subscribe to the newsletter. Uh, if you know, we're continuing to add long positions here. We're going to stick with our long positions going in. I think today's action. Let's get into the charts here. Today's action amidst more kind of reciprocal tariffs from China and this and that, whatever, rates coming up, the dollar falling, the fact that the market held in there, I guess we can take solace, or bulls can take solace in that at the moment. Obviously, I don't think we're out of the woods yet in terms of the volatility, but that was a good sign. Hopefully, we can get some follow through over the weekend. Again, provided we don't have anything, any more shock to the system, so to speak. Obviously, we've got this 5,500 level, which is actually where this, that big, huge pop happened. And this also speaks to the fact that, there were so many shorts in the market, and the market basically craves any kind of good news. And you can see these kind of moves. Any kind of negotiations with China is going to probably cause the same thing. So, at some point, you're going to have most of that bad news priced into the stocks. And I think we're kind of at that point right now, but you never know. The charts really don't have any supply on the S&P futures until you get much higher levels, and the 200-day moving average comes in, which again, I just look at because everybody looks at that. On the SPY, the 200-day moving average actually comes in somewhere along, 580, somewhere like that. So, I mean, that's probably the obvious point where if this rally's going to fail, I think that's where it's going to fail, just because, kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy. The semiconductors acting really well today. That's another one kind of washed out group. Overall, the various sectors, it's still kind of a mixed bag today. Banks did okay. Similarly here, but I think the fact that semiconductors, Avago, which we're in right now, some of these, TSMC, even NVIDIA's got Apple has to close above 200. NVIDIA, looking at NVIDIA for kind of a leading indicator, it's got to close above to really, it's got to close above 120. This is going to be the key. From a trading perspective, I love Avago as it relates to the semiconductors. That gives you a lot more juice, moves a lot better than NVIDIA. NVIDIA basically has just been in a huge range, more or less. I mean, this is so I know everybody loves NVIDIA, but also just of note, real quick, the dollar. Want to mention the dollar. The dollar coming off of the demand zone. This could be implications. Could have implications for currency trades. So euro, Japanese yen, also so on and so forth. Keep an eye on that. Rates coming above 450, coming off a little bit. And then just one little tidbit here for you to, some of you guys watching this, the grain markets. Grain markets had a really nice move today. You can see soybeans, if you trade in the grain markets, got soybeans, corn and wheat. Looks like wheat is actually breaking out, and then corn also having a nice pop here. So this is something that you might want to look into, especially coming into next week. So those are the standouts, really. And then gold, obviously, just making a new high. Who knows when that's going to obviously hit all-time highs. It's probably a crowded trade. It actually did hold this level here at right around 3K. Obviously, all-time highs. At how high it goes, nobody knows. And that pretty much summarizes the week. Huge volatility. VIX is still sitting pretty elevated at 37. I think if it breaks 30, That will actually take it down to 20, and then we could be in a situation where the VIX trades between 20 and 50 for the next couple of weeks with all the uncertainty going on. All right. Okay. Subscribe to the newsletter. Give me a thumbs up and all that. And have a great weekend. And I'll see you next Tuesday. Take care.